Hey everybody, and welcome back to Ready Steady Play.
Hello.
It's Legolas and Strider here, the derpy team of Middle-earth.
Strider! I start every episode of that.
Strider!
So I feel I have to do it now. Every time.
Do you, as this game, so we're scouting too, we're going to prepare our decks here.
I'm scouting 3 because I'm so much better than you. Anything you can do,
I
can
am
do better.
missing that ability being far away from Strider.
So why'd you run away from me, you know?
So I've got Light-footed and Unyielding Spirit, and this does have Sprint 1 on it, which I really like. So I might actually take Light-footed, because I don't think I'm going to be doing a lot of fighting. But the Sprint 1 would help me move an extra space. An Unyielding Spirit can go on the bottom.
I got the generic Wisdom one, which is not great. I got Time of Need, which is the one that's potentially really good. And Lead the Charge, which is Success. Also has a really useful ability to help to, if I discard it, someone else gets a free attack. But that's not, you're not nearby. So I think I might as well just make that a success on top of my deck for the time being and keep in Time of Need.
Nice. So what do you want to do? Do you want to kill that orc, or do you want
him, yeah.
me to go first? Okay.
Oh, it doesn't matter. You can go first if you like, but I'm definitely, when it's my turn, I'm definitely going to hit the orc in the face.
Oh yeah, for sure. But what I meant was, do you want to go first or shot?
I guess so. We know what I'm doing. Yeah. My action won't be influenced by you.
Might as well kill that orc then.
Cool.
Orc.
So
The equivalent of 6 hit points, unless you have Pierce.
It's
It's kind of like the worst number, really.
oh crap. Yeah, that's really irritating.
I think the dagger's actually better, because you'll need 3 successes regardless, but 3 successes on the sword will kill him. Yeah, it makes no odds.
It makes no difference as far as I can tell. No, I don't think I'm going to kill him on attack.
Well, you'll probably get him in 2.
I'll use the sword. I don't know why.
Do you have anything to help with...
No, that's spirit. That's the protection. No. Oh well. Okay, 1, 2. I can't even make that. That's just 1. Which means I should use the dagger.
No, because you wouldn't have been able to activate
You don't
Pierce.
get Pierce anyway.
You need 2 successes.
That does nothing. That just bounces.
Oh, bounces off his armor. Shit.
Oh well.
If I had keen eyes, I could have shot him from outside the cave. Damn it.
Yeah, well maybe you still can. It's a good thing I'm attacking first.
You now.
Do 2 damage. Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know. I just hope it doesn't. There's a small chance it influences something in the background about how much damage they do back to you and stuff like that.
I don't think so, because this doesn't seem like a particularly big hit.
Oh, hang on. This orc's leaping forward, shouting in a garbled tongue.
He's got Tourette's.
Is that wit to negate, or is it wisdom? Is that wisdom, is it?
Yeah, that's wit.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay, it's hard to tell the distance. So it's wit.
Yep.
So I got 3. Okay. So that's 1 success. That's just 1 success. So I'm going to negate the physical damage, and then use Gift of Men to discard Gift of Men, which I prepared earlier. Here's what I prepared earlier to ignore the fear damage.
But you will have to discard 2 inspiration for taking the fear. Fortunately, you have none, so it doesn't make any difference.
I didn't suffer the fear
because that discards the card, so you'd have to suffer the fear.
Oh, it
and
discards
then use Gift of Men to get rid of it.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. So I actually hang on. That means I need to look at what it says first. Deplete another hero's rations or thingies without its own effect. If you cannot suffer a face down fear, then flip this. Oh, for God's sake!
What is the timing window on the card? Just Gift of Men.
During your turn, you may discard a skill to discard. Use a skill to discard the skill to discard 1 fear.
I would argue that because it says during your turn, you could use that to discard this before resolving it, but that might be too cheeky.
I don't think that's the way it's intended.
Damn it.
So
when in doubt, the rule of Arkham Files.
So I flip this face down, then I take another one, but then I'm going to use this to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's unfortunate. At least he won't attack in the...
Yeah, he's done now.
But if I attack him again, he will.
No, I don't think so, because he's not elite.
Okay, so I'll attack him again.
I'm pretty sure that's his 1 shot.
I forgot. I've got at least 1, if not 2 successes left, and if I don't get any successes, I'll use that to kill him.
It's almost better to get no successes than just lots of inspiration.
So, I never declared what sword I'm using. I'll use the sword again. Because it is totally irrelevant. Yeah, it is, yeah. 2, 3. Even Time of Need doesn't do anything. It's nothing. I bounce again.
Bounce again.
So I won't use it. This time I actually do 0 damage. Holy crap, that was what a turn.
What a turn. You just did a Legolas.
I did. I pulled a Legolas. Okay, your turn.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm going to discard light-footed to sprint 1. And then I'm going to shoot the orc. Is that the best use of my turn, or do you think I should not kill that orc and just go do a cave?
He's not going to attack me next turn, and
He won't attack in the
next time I'll
shadow
definitely kill him. So,
but I think we'll also have more
him.
beasties appearing, possibly, because we're about to hit another threat.
Yeah, it's true. So maybe we should be close by. You can prepare 3. You can scout 3 then.
Yeah, and then I can kill this orc as well.
Yeah, go on then.
All right. So I'll do an attack. Well, I say I'll kill this orc. I'm Legolas.
We do
I'll
seem
probably whiff completely.
We seem to have swapped the roll. I think you'll do it. You got 4 cards as opposed to my 3, which is good too.
3, 4.
Having said that,
so what I can do is just give up time of need
at least you had
for
that.
7 damage.
Yeah, he's deadified.
Die, orc.
Die, orc! He used to be an elf, and now an elf killed him. That's really sad.
Alright, gain 1 inspiration. Do you want to have it? Because I'm going to use resourceful to gain 1.
Yeah, and I'm pretty hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Are you sure? Oh, you are nearby. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
So what I'll
I'm
do then
inspired by your action.
is at the end of my turn, I will give up resourceful to gain an inspiration. Excellent. And that's it.
Well, at least all the enemies are dead.
Agreed. So I for those of you that I sprinted 1, which is how I got the extra space of movement.
Mm-hmm. Using your ability.
Using a card called.
Oh, sorry. What's your ability then?
What was the card was called?
That is your ability as well, though, in a way.
It's my ability is actually better because it doesn't provoke an attack, but I have to spend an inspiration to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shadow
phase. Also, I'm out of darkness now, which is also good.
That's good.
Yes.
Haha, no darkness step at all.
Threat increases by 7.
Oh, we actually don't have much time.
We actually have about 3 more turns.
Yeah, we just jump into a cave each, basically.
The weight of every mile of the road and the wild you've travelled pushes down you. Everyone discards inspiration.
You should have kept both of them.
Well, never mind.
We could not have known.
Foul creatures slink into sight, clearly hunting for the ranger and anyone who might aid her, so more monsters appear. So there's actually an elite orc, an elite ruffian in my space.
There he is. The man himself.
And we've got a goblin scout as well, up at the top. Rally phase.
Oh, this is unbelievable. Because we need to. We can't. If we focus solely on killing them, we won't get more stuff.
Yeah. Should I wonder if maybe I should just go and try and heal her with the 1. Do you think that might be?
No, I think you should go wander off and try and get at least second. I think I want 3. I'll settle for 2. That's how I'm thinking right now.
Yeah. My thinking
you can do it if you want.
is that we've got 3 turns left.
Do you think maybe you can do it with 1, but you just need more successes, so it'll just take more?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. My thinking. If I hadn't lost that inspiration, I could have just evaded this guy. Damn it!
You might get something that lets you move with. Oh yeah, because it'll attack you.
No, I need my special ability to avoid.
After you explore a tile, you or a nearby hero could scout. That's I basically got crap.
If you come in here and fight that guy, and he attacks you back, then he'll be tired, and no, he'll still provoke though because he's an elite. We have to kill him.
Undying Might. I'm going to keep at least the bottom.
Damn it. Alright, so I get 3. Scout 3 as well. So I've got Lightfoot, which has Sprint on it. I've got Tireless as well, which is really good. I might take Tireless, because then I could potentially...
Oh, you can do another action, isn't it?
Yeah, get another action out.
That you haven't done already.
Yeah. I'll put Lightfoot on top and Unyielding Spirit on the bottom. So success on the top, inspiration on the bottom. And now we're done scouting. So, how do you want to handle this?
I do not know.
I think you should... What's this ruffian's deal? He's got 8 hit points, but no armor.
Well, my sword has a decent chance of killing him, I guess. But then so is your bow. Your bow is just as much, if not more.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, your bow does the same type of damage and you get an extra card. I do have Undying Might, which is a free
my max
success.
damage is 7, so I can't kill him in 1.
My max damage is also 7. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, right. We can't kill him in 1 go.
And you don't have anything that increases your damage, do you?
No. Oh, wait. No. 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 Well, no.
No.
Not strike.
No, I don't have any of those either. Because I don't have any scout or anything.
No.
So
We're going to have to attack him twice at least.
yeah, so the
Which means
question...
that you either you kill him or we kill him together.
Well, I think the thing is you have to move in to attack him.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think you move in and attack him, then I attack him, finish him, then I've got to move.
You can potentially... I can then stand here to guard, tank him while you go off here, maybe.
Yeah, and I could use Tireless even to find the Eglantine.
Yeah.
To pick it up this turn. Like, I could do an attack
And then we
move.
can just settle for 2 and work on it, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's the best.
In that case, since one was here, maybe we should go in here, maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe they grow on the one side of the board because...
I think it's... I suspect it's random.
Yes, you're probably right. Right, so I'm going to move... Shall I go first then? Is that what you decided?
Yeah.
I'm going to move one. I can explore one of them, actually, potentially. Okay, so I'm going to attack him with might because I haven't done might if necessary. So I'm going to use my sword. That's not good. That is good. That's not good. Well, so I can do 7, and then make killing him super easy for you, right?
Why would you get 7 though?
Because it gives me I can get success.
Yeah, and that gives you 5.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, but I should definitely do then because.
Yeah. And then, well, I mean, it still doesn't really help. I still need 2 successes regardless.
Oh really? Well, then I won't use it. Right.
Yeah. So then you do 2 damage, which actually puts him on 6, which means I need 3 successes.
So I will do it.
It is helpful, yes. Yeah. You've reduced the number of successes I need by 1.
Yeah.
Which is good because I'm the derp.
And also just because getting 3 is very difficult, whereas getting 2 seems reasonable. Well, it seems possible.
It's going to hit you back.
Unfortunately, he can. Yeah, that's alright.
I'm just tanking all the damage.
Yeah, unfortunately, I am taking all it. We possibly need to.
Fortunately, this is might negates, so that's better for you because I have less might than you.
1 success. Oops. Nothing. And nothing. So I have to take 1. And I also have to discard one of my unprepared cards. I'll discard Undying Spirit.
Nice.
And I have to take 1 physical damage, which is wariness. Let's card face down. It's about 3 and 3. I'm pretty beat up, has to be said.
So,
but they're all face down. So
now it's me, and I'm going to attack him.
Yep.
So here we go.
4 cards. You would like a second success, please. Yes.
Okay, so that's 5 damage. Excellent.
So you live for on board gaming.
Oh, you have 1 more space of movement. But if you move out, I think you provoke an attack.
Even though he was exhausted?
Because he's elite.
Yeah, leave it.
I think.
Just to be safe, let's leave it.
Okay, he's done. Move the ruffian. You can have the inspiration.
Is that... Yeah, you reckon? Oh yeah, I suppose I'm very hurt. That makes sense.
Yep.
Okay.
And you're going to be the goblins coming at you.
Well, he might not. It depends how far he moves. He probably isn't going to come at me though.
Well, it's me, so I'm going to move into the big cave because there's more spaces in there. So
that's why I took the inspiration.
In my logic, a higher chance of me finding something. So.
That's very true.
A gentle luminescence suffuses the cave, emanating from clumps of lichen on the walls. A strange burbling is coming from this area. A sulphurous smell hangs in the air. In the gloom of the cave, you see the unmistakable silhouette of a dwarven shield. I've fallen for this trick before.
I was just about to say.
Your journey continues.
There's nothing in there useful. Great.
I've got 1 more space of movement, so I either leave or I go check out the shield.
You could move and then use Tireless to check out the shield, I guess.
Yeah.
Is it worth it?
Is it worth it? Do we have time? This is the second shield. It's so random. The thing is, if we don't find items, you can't buy items between rounds. The only way to get them is to find them on the map. But on the other hand...
Well, how do you upgrade your better sword?
Well, that's by unlocking lore.
Okay.
Remember, this is our lore value here, so once our lore equals this, we can upgrade to the next level of stuff.
I guess since you're able to do it on this turn, maybe
it's so tempting. But the thing is, I could keep Tireless for next turn, I could come back out of there and then come in here. It's like it definitely has a cost of about a turn, and I'm just worried how close we are to... We're so close to
one threat by 1. You produce threat by 1 now.
But we're still going to have a threat of 6.
Yeah. Mob reduce an extra and hopefully by going. Oh, I don't know, man. Oh, I don't know.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to come out and keep searching for the Eglantine because I have one. If you have time to go look for the Dwarven Shield, do it.
Yeah.
I don't think I've got time.
So you've topped back out. Do you want to use Tireless now then?
No, because what am I? I'm just going to use it.
Do you want to sprint? Use that to jump in here.
Yep, that's a good idea. I'll use this to move in here. Using my ability.
So you spent inspiration to use your special ability to move
special
extra
ability,
space.
Yeah.
The
faint smell of rotting apples wafts through the air as you enter the darkness.
You got inspiration back for exploring.
Did. In the murky underground, you hear a rhythmic cracking, and is that singing? A dwarf is using a pickaxe to chip off shards off the stone-cold wall. And there's an eglantine bush in there as well.
Excellent.
Okay, interesting. What remains of its withered pearls are deep black that is almost purple. Right, we've read this before. So I can harvest that. I could actually use Tireless to pick that up.
Yeah, you know what? You should do that.
Yeah.
You should do that. 100%.
I will exhaust Tireless
this worked out well.
to search this token.
Okay.
Okay, search. Lore increases by 1. Then you place this search token on your hero sheet.
Sweet. Also test. Excellent.
Yeah. Oh, that's the dwarf. That's a dwarf. You've put out 2 dwarves.
Oh, did I? That's so weird. I don't know how I did that.
The dwarf. I just found a dwarf. And he's like, how dare you pick me up?
No one picks up a dwarf. No one tosses a dwarf. We talked about this.
All right.
That's excellent. I'm actually really pleased with that.
I wish I could get out.
All right.
So, they're in Shadowface.
Cool. I'm proud of us. That was good.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I want to find out what this dwarf is. I bet he's like, if you can bring me my shield, I'll give you something super cool.
You know what? It could be that. I'll go get the
Maybe
shield.
that could be your turn. Next few turns. Just run in here, get the shield, run out there, talk to the dwarf. While I'm over here trying to save this ranger getting mobbed by a million enemies.
Depends on the enemies spawn, I guess, right?
Let's find out. Goblin, move 2 to attack Legolas, which he can do, so he will.
Yeah, that's good because it's not attacking me, right?
A thin goblin lets out an ear-splitting cry, trying to unnerve you. You stand your ground, fixing an icy stare at the wretched creature. One fear. Spooky goblin. I love that Legolas gets the derpy goblin. It's like the game knows. Yeah. It's like, oh Legolas, oh no, here comes the goblin. And Legolas is legitimately like, ah! Watch now as I draw no successes and no inspiration. I got 1 inspiration and 1 success, so I'm okay. So I actually gained an inspiration, so I benefited from this attack.
I feel like the game hates me.
How does it know? It shouldn't know. We didn't input this information, but it knows anyway.
You did something.
But now I'm going to suffer from being in darkness.
Yeah. You'll get away with it anyway, probably.
Well,
you could spend both your things, or you could keep them to move.
I think what I'll do, is I will spend 1.
Yeah, I thought you myself.
And then keep
you no damage, right?
Well, because I need this to move out of the space with the goblin.
Yeah, exactly.
Without provoking an attack.
Yeah, you were sorry.
So you take 1. 1 face-up fear. Dun, 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 dun. Gloom. Flip this card face
Easy.
All right, fine.
You can take 6 fears. You're good.
So I'm okay.
And then spawn 1,000 enemies. Spawn a bajillion enemies.
Correct. Threat increases by 5. Okay, so we've actually got more turns because I explored those 3
turns. We're okay. We're doing all right.
Yeah, we're doing all right. A host of enemies searches the area for the wounded ranger. Yep. We've got a elite orc hunter appearing up here. That's the orc bowman.
That's a pain, but
yeah. And then it's back to the rally phase. So that was it. Just 1 enemy.
I think we, to a certain extent, ignore the enemies now.
I'm still nearby you, so I can scout 3.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, to an extent. That orc hunter, what is his specials? I can't check. But once
you have to just continue first.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'll just let us resolve this first, and then I'll check. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Why is this dwarf not helping me with this goblin?
Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Rings.
There was one ring to rule them all. 3 elven rings.
Did you ever see the
9 human rings?
Did you ever see the
a ring of power?
The meme that's just like a statue, like a model of Peter Dinklage as Tyrion rotating, and it's just a guy going Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage.
I would have that in my house.
Because everyone loves Peter Dinklage, right?
So I've got light-footed, which gives me sprint 1, so I like that. I've got honed agility, which I like, and ancient wisdom, which I also like. but I think I particularly like light-footed, even though it's got a success on it. Realistically, this turn, what I'm going to be doing is applying the antidote. So maybe I put the success back on top, and I'm going to prepare Ancient Wisdom, just in case this is a Wisdom check.
I'm putting Clever Wit at the bottom. I'm going to put Strider with its success on top, and I'm going to put Stand Together in Prepare, because it's going to be Scout again. Oh no, Scouting again's pointless though, because I know I'm going to get... Well, I can use it later date, I guess. Okay.
Okay. So this Orc Hunter has the large and bloodthirsty special abilities, so he does extra damage. So you really don't want him to be following you around shooting you.
But I still don't really fancy running up to attack him when I could just run over here and get this.
Well, he's not in range of you yet.
Exactly. So I'm kind of like... What do you want to do first of all? Do you want to...
Well, so my thing now is basically to slip in here, then 1-2 over here, and then administer the antidote.
Yeah, there's probably a third one here, but I don't think it's worth going to get it.
No, so what I'm wondering is we've got at least 3 turns left.
Yeah.
So do we want to do the Dwarven Shield first?
Let's see if it's worth having.
Because if I heal her and then the mission ends,
1-2. Yeah, I was thinking that too. So that's 1-2. And now I'm going to test. Oh no, I wasn't going to interact with it. Let's see what happens.
Let's find out what's going on here.
Test agility. For God's sake. Presumably it's might to pull it off the wall.
The shield is covered in dust, but its design is distinct. This is an excellent and rare artifact. Test wisdom.
Oh, sweet. I got 4 wisdom.
If you're a dwarf, you automatically pass. But you're not.
I'm not a dwarf. Right, we get 1 success from Strider, which we knew was there. We have a Wanderer, which I can make a success. We have another success, lead the charge. And we have a 3rd success.
So you've passed the test.
It's a set number.
Yep, it's test 2.
Excellent.
You spend long minutes wiping the shield of all dust and grime. Underneath the artifact gleams gold, and the worn runes appear on its edges. You glean that this is some sort of dwarven relic. Lore increases by 1, gain an inspiration. That's still good. Lore is really good.
Yeah, it is.
We could be missing all
for
this
long
lore.
term. It's really really good. Mm-hmm. What's this though?
We've currently got lore 17, which is
that's not too bad. What's this up here? I know I can't do it right now.
A strange burbling is coming from this area. A sulphurous smell hangs in the air.
I don't think I'll bother looking at that. I think I'll talk to the dwarf maybe if I get a chance.
Well, I wonder if I should talk to the dwarf before leaving. No, because then I have to go back. Do I kill this goblin?
No. I don't think you do.
I could spend a turn in this cave, killing this goblin and talking to this dwarf.
Okay.
Is that a good use of time?
But then the next turn, if you're here, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you, I'm assuming you're thinking of.
Well, I'd kill the goblin first, then I'd move in here.
And then you could you have to move in there using that.
Yeah.
You talk to him. You've got no more action. The next turn, you're going to have to go 1-2, 1-2. So it's not going to be until. So the threat's going to increase twice, which means over 59. The threat's going to increase twice before you can do this.
All right.
Just be aware of that, but that's fine. That means 59 still means that you've got 2 turns to heal her. Hopefully that's enough. Might not be. You might need 3. Let's work on the assumption that it was 4 successes we required to successfully sneak into the cave in the first mission. So let's assume you need to get 4 successes. When it can be more because you haven't got all 3 of them. You might if you screw up. This is very thematic. If you screw up just one of those 2 tests, we could suddenly lose the game.
But I could do it twice a turn.
That's true. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. That's true. Okay.
But it depends. Because we've got no more threat things up here.
Go on then, talk to the dwarf.
But on the other hand... well, what's the hit points on this goblin? I mean, I could kill him in 1. There's no more business up here. But that doesn't mean that more enemies won't appear.
Yeah, I know.
And my concern is that a bunch of enemies appear and then I wind up having to slog through them and I can't kill them. Because if they're in this space, enemies are in this space, if I interact with her, I provoke attacks. Plus, it seems really bizarre to be healing a ranger while you're under attack by wargs.
It does.
It's like, go away, dog. Hang on, I'm holding its muzzle shut while bandaging her leg. You know?
Maybe wargs like crocodiles. They haven't got muscles that close their jaws are really strong, but they can't open them if you can just hold them shut.
I've got like special anti-warg rope that I've made.
Anti-warg bat spray. Now we're getting DC involved in this. I would like us to find more stuff. but I also don't want us to lose because we lose sight of our objective.
Yeah.
I mean, as for looking at more stuff, this doesn't look very interesting. We've kind of we're not going to go in here. It looks like we have rather silly things here. The dwarf's kind of the last interesting thing left on the board, frankly.
Yeah. Without exploring this cave. Which, to be fair, is something that you could actually totally do if more enemies don't pop up. There's also 3 search tokens out here we haven't even looked at.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, I could look at one of those.
They're not particularly intriguing. But...
No, they're not. But I could look at one of them anyway, if potentially.
I just don't really want to miss any more, really.
Well, then go to the dwarf. Go on, go to the dwarf.
Okay, fine. So I'll attack the goblin first.
Let's just do what we want to do, I guess, right? Okay, cool. Kill it done. 4.
1 success. I need 2
He's
successes.
almost definitely dead.
Well, I'll spend an inspiration, and he is now dead.
But then you can't talk to the dwarf this turn.
But if I don't kill the goblin, then he will... Well, he'll come in and attack me. How worried am I about that?
Last time it helped.
I could use Determined, but I was kind of saving it for that. Yeah, to be fair, last time the goblin attack helped. So I guess I'll just do the 2 damage, which is really shit.
You sure you want to use Determined?
No, I'm not going to use Determined.
You sure?
Do you think I should?
Well, I used to be very like that, and these days I kind of try. I don't see the point in hanging on to things.
So I can discard 3 cards and draw 3 new ones.
Yeah, right. You definitely kill him then, right?
Well, I just need 1 more success, but don't underestimate the derpiness of Legolas. Oh, there we go.
And you got rid of those 2, so now you can succeed in this test, hopefully.
Sure. That goes back into the state there. Goblin takes 5 damage. Hopefully I'll get an inspiration back.
You will. You always get them for an enemy, or at least you have so far.
Yeah,
perfect.
cool.
So that means now you've got 2 inspiration.
Excellent.
These are all yours.
Yes.
So
I will spend 1 inspiration then to move into the space with the dwarf and talk to him. A dwarf is using her pickaxe chop at the stone wall. Now remember, dwarves in Lord of the Rings have beards. I found a gold shield that you might recognize. I suppose I did.
I mean, that
you did.
Well, that.
I guess the reason.
Hang on, it depends which shield we're talking about, but it doesn't know who did what. That's why if one of you,
I suspect it's giving us this option because
which
found the
means
shield.
you should definitely pick that option, right? Because you were right. That's exactly what you said. It was hopefully
the dwarf huffs at your inspiration. Scowling, she says, "And why should I tell you anything?"
But what did you ask? Are you sure you asked the right thing?
Yeah. I said I found a dwarf shield you might recognize.
Weird answer.
Well, I've got ancient wisdom, which is not helpful because this is wit. So this is a 2 test. I need 2 successes. Oh, just show me 1 more. Yes.
I thought your wit was 2. You said.
Yeah, but I've got an inspiration.
You said your wit was 2 though.
Yeah, no, wit is 3. I need 2 successes.
I thought we said wit 2. I thought you said
no. Sorry, the test is for 2 successes.
Thank God you got that success. Whew.
It takes some diplomacy, but you convince the dwarf that your task is as important as mining this cave. By grit and gemstone, you truly found it. This shield was forged by Thrall the First and was lost for this evacuation after the evacuation of Moria. My people will sing. This is how dwarf women sound. My people will sing songs of your deed for centuries to come. Gain the dwarf friend title and immediately prepare it.
Nice. Wait, they're dwarf people? They're dwarf women?
It's a skill card.
I'm joking. What's a skill card?
The dwarf friend title is a skill card.
Oh, like one of these?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. That's awesome. That was worth doing, man.
I hope so. Let's find out what this is.
Dwarf Forever 2. You got it. You might as well read it.
Well, that's super thematic for Legolas.
Yeah, that's cool.
This is setting up the future.
This is how it all began.
You have the dwarf trait. During your turn, you may remove this skill from the adventure for you and another dwarf to become emboldened.
Remove it from the adventure?
Well,
so you prepare it, and then you can remove it to make it. So
it's automatically.
But you get it back in the next mission.
I guess so. I'm not really sure how titles work.
Well, it says remove from the adventure, not from the game. So I assume we can double check. But that's my assumption. But I don't think we need to become emboldened just now.
Oh, which hero gained this title? Well,
Legolas did.
Yeah, Legolas did. Yeah,
that's cool. Don't worry, I'll get stuff down the line.
That's really sweet. Have you seen any orcs leave the dwarf to her work?
I think the point of her is to do that.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think it's worth sticking around just asking her the generic question.
Well, I don't have any more actions, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying next question I don't think it's worth talking to her about.
No, I agree. So, end of the action phase.
Yes. We should probably continue this tomorrow, though, unless you want very quickly to the shadow phase.
Let's find out what happens in the shadows tomorrow and ready, steady, play.
Did a cliffhanger. We haven't done one of those for a while.
Yep.
I like it.
So I'm dwarf friend, which means I still don't really get along with Aragorn here, but that's fine.
I thought we were best buddies. This is when they stopped being best buddies.
Yeah, when I realized I love dwarves. This is also when
Especially dwarf
Ruffles, my relationship with Ruffles started to fall apart.
That's why Ruffles McFeather's not in the books or the movies. Just
or for that matter, appearing in this adventure.
Their relationship had become,
fraught.
Yeah. It was a bit tense.
I was like, you're very tall for a falcon.
What?
Why can't you be a shorter falcon?
Like a dwarf.
Like a dwarf. Awesome.
Wingspan references.
I hope that you're enjoying the dwarf falcon. I hope you're enjoying this playthrough, guys, and we'll be back tomorrow for more Lord of the Rings.
See you guys.